Here we go.
We need to talk.
Talk to Nina. Wait a
Not a
second.
sailor, are you?
Nina
Sailors
Malone.
pitch when they walk dry ground. List like drunkards at a wake.
Uh-huh.
No, you're not one of them. So who are you?
Who are
My
you?
name is Nina Malloy. You met my father Alder back in the village. He wouldn't be pleased to find me here. Of course, very little pleases my father. I've walked this island since I was no bigger than a boggart, but I'm still prohibited from venturing past the village on my own. I can take care of myself.
Okay. You shouldn't be here alone.
How did you know? I killed my first scab in this very fasting. I don't need protection. Not yours. Not my father's. Not Akara's. Keep telling our
Screeching
people
on the
the
wood
offering
is so
only
weird.
makes us slaves. Makes us weak. But do they listen? No. They've been trained not to.
Okay, what
Takes
is
place
offering?
once in a generation. A member of the village is chosen, and then she's offered to the god Akara as a sacrifice.
Oh yeah, that's a
During the
sacrifice thing.
offering ceremony, Akara imbues the chosen one with his magic and transforms her into his arbiter, his mouthpiece in the village. We follow her guidance, whether we wish to or not.
This is
We
offering
sacrifice
bad.
one of our own people to Akara, a being none of us have ever seen, and one that's desires are not known to us. Is the offering bad?
Yes. Can you
We
leave
can
the
do
island?
whatever we wish, all of us. Only we lack a vessel fit for such a journey. Wouldn't matter, however. Most of the villagers in Cape Solace wish to stay right here. My father has them convinced that their destiny is to serve Akara. My destiny is my own. If only he understood that.
Ah, there's a woman in
So
trouble.
I gathered. The scabs aren't partial to intruders, especially ones they can eat. I'll join you if you don't mind. I know these tunnels better than anyone. Lead on. I'll watch
Okay.
your back.
There we go. Okay. The
It's a
offering.
spectacle, nothing more. Akara only uses it to keep the villagers tethered to his will. The offering fast approaches.
I want to know what
discuss it
Akara
anymore.
is. I don't think this is like a
Never
god
quite
or
fit in with
something.
the
It's
rest
just
of us
a
in the village. Didn't do his part. Carry his
some
load.
sorcerer or anything like
Apparently he's
that.
got other plans. I don't know why my father put up with him. I
Nina
keep the
Malloy.
village of Cape Solace in wild game, for when the sea is stingy with its yield. I also scour the forests and cliffs for plants for our village alchemists. However, most people on Gallows End only know me as Alder's daughter. Till I escape this place, I'll never be anything more than that. I was
Yellows
born and
and
raised on this island. I know many of its secrets, at least those it's willing to share with me. And while I feel at home on Gallows End, I want nothing more than to leave it. Between Akara, Dead Kel, and my father, there's no room left for the rest of us.
okay. That
Many years
girl.
ago, this island belonged to the Dread Pirate. It was his lair, a place where the justice of the Alpha held no sway. But time passed, as it always does. His influence here has waned. I wouldn't let it keep you from slumber.
Okay,
It's a
Akara.
nothing more. We're captives here so long as Akara guides us. All my life I've heard of his benevolence, his protection. But what's he protecting me from? I'll tell you. Freedom. A whole world awaits us beyond these shores. A world I'll never discover.
Any
Stop
ideas
tell
where
in
to
these old
look?
tunnels, but if your friend was dragged in here by scabs, then she'll be at the very bottom. Right.
Oh,
Carry on.
I'm held captive by. Oh wait, blacksmith. Oh, I thought it was a stagecraft. Oh please. Well, can't craft like anything, I guess. Hmm. Salvage component. So, I'm gathering components when I'm salvage them. Okay, well, I've actually never used the blacksmith so far in this game. Okay, rescue. Local map. Okay, she must be pretty much down there. Sound is so. Let's see. And it's pretty loud. Like the whole ambient volume is kind of decent, and this one is like feels like it's screaming at me. Okay, some more of those scavs are about. Ooh. Gotcha. Oh, okay. My best spell so far. I really love this elemental rage. It looks so awesome. Level 21. I think on level 25 I'm getting my new destiny. The sorcerer destiny. This was 76. My abilities are on 66, so 10 more. Like 3 levels, yeah, 4 levels. I'm 25. My damage will be insane then. It's already pretty good, but the thing is, it feels like I have such a less amount of mana. Like with the block from the shield blocks so much of my mana pool. Yes. Sorry, but I wanted to loot. There's something I can do with the map. Journal of Masterbuild. I'm reading this. It's just short. Journal of Masterbuilder. The thing is, I'm always finding like a book which is part 2 or part 3 or part 5, and I've never seen the first one. Even though I'm kind of trying to explore as much as I can. Most of the time, there's like I'm finding. Last time I found a book on part 7. I was like, I have like no idea why I should read it, because like there's where's the part 1, 2, and 3? I didn't find anything so far. So well, I'm just looking in. It looks like such a genre of any kind of architect, I think. Maybe I will get something out of it in like another book before. Flight, they are coming. The unholy apparitions have appeared as if by dark magic behind our defenses. Despite our well-mannered perimeter, we have been undone. With nary of drop bloodshed nor a man lost, they are at our gates. Lord Greyfall has commanded the fully withdrawal and flight upon our ships, and not a man among us disagreed. His lordship has ordered the keep burned to the ground, and the task has fallen to me. But I cannot bring myself to set it alight. This morning I saw out of the gnome age a visitor from Scholia Arcana to ward my beautiful palace against all intruders by any means within his power. I do not know what the unseemly sorcerer has in mind, but he assures me that neither these Persians nor anyone else will ever claim the keep. Just a thought. I think this is the story about the place I'm owning now, where I was on the throne. I think Greyfall Hollow. I think they are talking about this place in the book. I've devised to seal the entrance as best as we can and steal away by the beach tunnel. His lordship says this morning departed, setting sail in an unassuming trading ship. I shall be the last out entrusted with the destruction of my life's work. Though it pains me near as much as committing her to the fire. I have no voice but to seal the tunnel with explosives. I pray that this and the devisings of the mage will be sufficient to preserve the keep intact when ere we return, claim the land as object. Items again. Armor. Oh, so many good armor pieces for like might or finesse. Adding such a low amount of my weapons and set items for any sorcerers. Okay, there's an autosave which I didn't press, so there must be something, let's just say, interesting. Okay, I guess I can't change the Arcanist rope just because of +1 to sorcerers. +1 to sorcerers abilities. Very hard unlock chest. Lotsam chakrams. Can I? Are they? Please. Ooh, yes. Oh, they look like. They look like crap. The soulses look so good, and the flotsam are better, but they look so trashy. Okay. So let's get a white stone, the end stone.
Greetings, dear Netta. If I view this record as a personal correspondence, it makes the distance bearable, keeps the fear at bay. You know how expeditionary travel vexes me. I shall begin. I was not certain what to expect following my disembarkation upon this grim isle. After initial investigation, there appears to be a significant Arathi presence, one that predates any other signs of organized life on the island. It is a curious thing. Why would such beings descend to this wounded realm? Whatever beckoned to them, its call must have been incredibly powerful. More research is needed. Be well, dear Netta.
Okay.
I miss you.
Okay, this was like completely different to all of the other stones I found so far. Like this was really like a whole other story and way longer. Okay, Asa Arding.
You've come. They came
Hi.
as soon as the hull went under. The cargo, the survivors, the sails.
My skeleton dying next to us.
Flesh from us all. I didn't think I'd live to see the morning. Not with dead Kel here.
Dead Kel. Is it? I'm
Everyone
just
has heard
asking you
about this
first.
place, but few have
Okay.
ever actually laid
Camera.
eyes on it. It's beautiful.
What the hell?
But most dangerous
I
things.
think the
are.
NPC is standing in the way.
I never believed
Dead
in
Kel?
it. Not until his minions blasted a gaping hole in our hull that sent us straight to the bottom. He'll get his. You just wait.
Okay.
I've sailed
Who are
with
you?
Captain Bratigan since the beginning. My husband and I hired it to ferry us across the Forian Strait to Odessa. After the wreck, we floated in the open sea for a whole week without food. That kind of experience creates lasting bonds.
Okay. Just judging. And
I'm
will
going
you
to see
be
if there's
okay?
anyone else on this island. There are too many structures for it to be deserted. Don't
Okay.
be foolish.
What the hell? Find that Cal. Turn to Petty. Well, why did this? Oh, is this just something? Or is this? Is this that? Ah, this is that guy. Okay. What the hell?
And what is this? Tell me, stranger, what brings you down these dank passages? Salvage? Riches? The allure of a most magnificent death?
Oh god, I don't.
If
I
you
hope.
must die, it should be at the hands of a monster like me. My victims are almost as infamous as I am.
Wow. Do I have to fight this guy now? How are you alive?
Death and been chosen. So it is with all great men. We transcend mortality. But you wouldn't know of such things, would you? Death will not have me, not until I am satisfied. And I am not satisfied. Oh no, I still hunger. Sinking
What are you
your ship
doing?
was only the start. Now it must be stripped to its bones, picked apart piece by glorious piece. Everyone's scavengers. It is how we survive. Killing the crew, well, that was for pleasure. Forgive me if I like to treat myself every once in a while.
You will pay for you.
The Alpha Navy tried to stop me once. They sought to stretch my neck. Yet who do you think ended up dangling from the gallows? Don't make the same mistake they did. Don't come to my home and call for my head. It's foolish, and worse, disrespectful. I will forgive you this once, but that is all. Now leave Gallows End.
The achievement is insane. Fall into a China shop.
Listen to dead Kel, stranger. Find a
This
ship,
achievement was
find a
like one of the best I've
and
ever
sail far,
achieved.
far away from Gallows
Fall
End.
into a China shop.
I'll see that your friend gets to the village. After that, I'm going to do some exploring. There was another crash not soon after yours. A ship that ran aground up north. I was planning to follow the survivors inland, but there also might be something of value in their wreckage.
Tell me about the
I can't
wreck.
be sure of what happened until I see for myself. But it was a large ship, a merchant galley, or perhaps even an old naval vessel. It was big though, and it rode low in the water, loaded down with cargo, or with men, or with both.
You know Dev
I
Cal.
wouldn't call him a close relation, but I've seen him from time to time. He doesn't show his ghastly face around Cape Solace that often. I guess even he's got an interest in good salvage.
Okay,
Good
follow the
idea.
survivors.
You never can tell if these castaways are going to be friendly or just plain mad. Look at you. Perhaps I'll see you back at Cape Solace. Till then, try to stay out of trouble. Bye.
Yeah. As if she would, like, know me. Always there for trouble. Let's see. Some more to loot. I've just realized those those chakrams are pretty great. Like the mix-up damage feels pretty good. Yeah, the mix-up damage was so strong. You have like lightning, bleeding, poison. That's like 3 different types of damage. I think this is way better than having just one. I think I was on fire. It wasn't double fire, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't double fire. Just trying not to have double fire again. It was the chakrams were pretty much useless because the stuff was just better. In my opinion, of course. Found another. Mysterious Isle. Lure of Gallows End. Let's just see if I find another part of this. There's one around. And I don't have to like just read one. Ooh, okay, he killed one of the crew members. Udin. The High Priest Seal. High Priest. 50% damage with magic. Well, why can't you have just like 2 rings? Such a. This one as a third ring would be so great. Can I just teleport to Cape Celeste? No. Got it. So let's run. Needed mushroom. What? Okay. Just thought I'm blocked. Do I have to go to Eddie? I think I'll go to Eddie first, just to restore the Grave Mall. Like the goal is to second. Can I teleport there? Okay. The goal is to have at least all factions. So I have to go back once at least to get the Children Keep. I want to be friendly with all factions. But actually the factions of in Teeth of Narrows with the Giants, with the Titans, those were kind of the... Till now, this was the best storyline. Okay, get to Paddy. Now get to work.
The foraging.
I've got everything.
Yes, this is all of it.
Great.
I'll begin straight away.
Oh, goes to
Restorations are still not finished. These things take time.
Okay. How goes
Restorations are still not finished.
Okay. Okay, so I have to wait now. Okay, let's go with the main quest then. Cape Celeste. This island seems pretty small. Really seems pretty small. Just do like in quest wise, I guess.
You're welcome
here. Okay.
I
Hi.
told them you'd be
Pretty
back.
good.
Look at you! I could just gobble you up, but it's in my contract with the Navy that I do no such thing. You found the Ardings alive and well, if not a bit soggy. Well done. I had a feeling you'd be full of surprises.
She's insanely
I've been
cool.
here searching for a means of escape, but everyone is so preoccupied with their precious scion that they hardly give me a glance.
Okay. Did they
No.
find Terry?
They didn't. Older believed he passed not long after we left him, and that he was swept out to sea. He was a good first mate, Tari. I'll miss the silent little scallywag. We did try to save him, but the winds of fortune don't always blow in our favour.
Okay. What is the scion?
She's the one they're handing over to their god, their precious Akara. They hold a splendid ceremony and surrender her as a vessel. Then the rest of her life is spent in intimate meditation with the spirit. Sounds dreadful.
Pretty much.
You met him, did you? Tell me, what did the villain have to say for himself? Did he have the hangmen with him? Bloodgrin, the Whispering Witch, the Baronet? He's a fancy
hell?
one. More concerned with his silks and swagger than with taking a life. As Mother always said, manners will get you everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Big nasty brute.
I want to meet
He
your
kills
mother.
with his bare hands if he can, but he'll settle for his
Just gives
hammer
you
if he
the
wants to
best
be a
advices
special
ever.
messer.
Okay,
She
the
wields
Whispering
a
Witch.
powerful staff, and she likes to whisper into the ears of her victims before they die. No one knows what she says. She's also said to be Dead Cal's lover. Gross.
Oops. Okay, I've got to find him.
True, and I think I know how. Aldous spoke of an old castaway, a man named Key, who has been on this island longer than anyone. Perhaps he's lived long enough to know our pirate friend. If nothing else, it's a good place to start.
Okay. Wow.
Alder will know where to find this Key fellow. If we're lucky, he'll be normal, not like the rest of these twisted eels. I'm not counting on it. I'll be right.
Thing is, how long do I have to wait for the construction? Is it just telling me? I'm just waiting now.
Say hello
Okay,
to the
speak to
good
the camp master again.
I'm
Older.
sorry about your friend Tari. His loss was unfortunate. But in my time, I've learned that everything occurs according to Akara's plan. We in the village are preparing for the offering ceremony to receive our new scion. Only then will you truly understand.
Still
It is when
asking
we
about
offer
the
one of our
offering.
own to Akara,
It's like sacrificing one just
and as testament to our trust
as a
in his
gift.
guidance.
Holy shit.
The ritual takes place once a generation. We bring our chosen one to the mountaintop, where she receives the blessing of Akara and becomes the scion. From that day forward, she holds a place of honor in the village until the next offering occurs.
Okay.
Akara
Scion.
speaks through the scion. They are one. Without the wisdom of the scion, we here in Cape Solace would be lost. She guides us and keeps us true to Akara's path. And at the end of her life, the scion will depart.
He sounds
this
like
island
such a
with her
fanatic.
guard, taking the power of Akara so it may
Just
find
'cause he was
root
like a-
elsewhere, like a seedling in the wind.
I would say cunt in his first life.
Captain Bratigan explained that you plan to bring dead Kel to justice. I understand your reasons, but the quest is folly. Still, I wish you success. So I will point you in the direction of a man named Key. He is the oldest castaway on Gallows End. He will have answers. Before you speak with him, I must ask you a favor. Your journey will take you past Soul Deep Fasting, where my wife Bridget prepares for the offering. Take her this amulet. She will want it. All scions wear it during the ceremony.
Wait, what the fuck is he just sacrificing his wife to this
It is just down the beach
Odd.
to the west. You will know it by the watchers standing guard out front. Do not provoke them.
Okay,
They are
side
called the
guard.
Watchers. You will know them by their robes and masks. They are the silent guardians of Akara. The scion is their voice. Both the outgoing scion and the one who has been newly chosen are protected by these ancient warriors.
Yeah, of course, this is no god. This is just like a... I would just say like a tyrant or something like that. just a coward which wants to get some money and sacrifices for it, for his let's say as a fee.
It wasn't easy, but I followed that landing party inland. Nobody carrying that much cargo is here by accident. There's a storm brewing. You'll be happy to know that I took a prisoner. That dainty fellow over there. He says he's harmless, but I'm not so sure. I had a chance to scout a bit closer and caught sight of another ship, one that's still intact just offshore. If I were crazier, I'd steal it and make for open sea. Mostly, I just want to go after their leader. If his people are here for blood, we'll know soon enough.
Standing party.
They resembled a war party more than a ship's crew. I counted warriors, and even a few scholars among them. It's not uncommon for outsiders to come to Gallows End, seeking Akara's power and the island's magic. I just haven't witnessed it in many years.
Okay, so go after their leader.
You'd see things my way. The people in Cape Solace always lay their fates down at the feet of others. Whether it's Akara, Dead Kell, or even my father. I will no longer stand by and do nothing. I will go and I will find the one behind this invasion. He will answer to me.
Yeah. The
She's
Scion.
Akara's slave. A mouthpiece for the god himself. My mother deserved more of a life than that. She was a great woman. Is a great woman.
Scion's guard.
They don't look like much of a threat, but they'll melt the flesh from your bones if you so much as look upon the Scion with malice.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What do you have to do? Okay. Oh, wow. Wait for the trucks. Well, I'm on the island. I'm not in Rathia at the moment. Okay. I'm talking to Watcher. Okay. I guess they are not talking to me. Soul Deep Testing. That's a weird name for wait a sec. This is a such sage grab. Socket gems. Half gem. Epic gem. There are like so many abilities I want to try, but I have so less points. So low on Sagecraft. Well, there's like so much. There's like so much to explore, and I can't like like take anything of it. Like I want to have lockpicking, I want to have detect hidden, I want to have alchemy, and I want to forge as well. But you can't have anything, I guess. So I'm just going with my type of with the thing I've learned so far. I think I found half of the Scion. This is like explaining me the way of the Scion. Like it is the wife of this whoever this guy is called, like the camp leader. Section 12, the tenets. Bearing the weight of the divine is a burden like no other, and while the true secrets of Akara are not known to us, his intentions are clear. He wishes only safety and contentment for us, his people. This island is his realm, and the castaways are his charge. Because his hand is not present before us, it rests on the Scion to listen. We hear the words of the Master and make them known to his kin. As the offering ceremony nears, heed these words, future Scions. Know that you are not alone. Many of your days will be touched by loneliness and by fits of fear. Do not despair. Akara shares every burden, as do your family members and loved ones in the village. This trial will not last forever, and it is one we all must share, as a community and as a chosen people. In preparation for the offering, it is wise to meditate on the following tenets. Akara wisdom gives direction. First, Akara wisdom gives direction. Scions are chosen by the will of Akara, selected by him, and put forth as candidates to the community. The candidates are then discussed at the length by the elders of the village, until one is chosen and confirmed. From that day, forth this individual will be expected to act in a manner becoming one of his or her station. The candidate must prepare. Soul Deep fasting has long been a place of refuge for the devout. Use it. Meditate on the task ahead. Pray to Akara and seek out his voice. When you hear it, heed his words. Stay close to the Watchers. There are many of this island that will wish to harm you. Prepare, and you need not to fear them. 3. Prepare for the end. The life of the Scion is not eternal. At the end of every generation, Akara will require a new seed. Mortals age, change, and die. That is their nature. When the time comes, the Scion will be called by Akara to step down and be replaced. Then she will be expected to leave the island, seeking out a new life among others of the wider world. Always Akara will present it. Time for a new Scion has come. Okay. So she takes a vessel for like a specific amount of time, and she just kills it. It's great.
What is it you seek?
Oh, watchers.
The new Scion must
Talking
not
to
be
me.
disturbed. Her meditations are of great importance to the offering ceremony. Without the proper preparation, she won't withstand the power that comes with Akara's blessing. It will destroy her.
Okay.
She embodies Akara's power and represents his good influence here on Earth. Many wish to be the Scion, but ultimately one is chosen. She must be strong enough to contain Akara's blessing, for it would consume lesser beings.
Okay.
It is how a mere
Guy looks
man
weird.
or woman becomes the hand of a god. The successor to the Scion is chosen months ahead of the ceremony, so she can reflect on the importance of her duties. When the offering occurs, Akara passes his blessing to the chosen one, who then becomes the Scion. It is beautiful.
Okay. Soul Deep
Once a
fasting.
Deverga passage, but after they abandoned this island, it was occupied by the first villagers of Cape Solace. The first Scion resided here, behind these warm, protective walls. Now all Scions undergo their preparations here, safe and under our watchful gaze. He is the reason all of us on Gallows End enjoy peaceful lives, full of grace and enlightenment. He is just, and that is more than we deserve. We are the Watchers. From birth, we are removed from the village and immersed in training. Our gifts come from Akara himself. We are his eyes on Gallows End, his protective hand around the Scion and her people.
Okay.
Soon, that name will mean nothing. She will be the Scion, Akara's chosen one, and the vessel for his power. I will give her the amulet once she breaks from her meditation. You must leave now. That is not a suggestion.
Holy shit. Like so angry.
That is not your concern. She is safe. Nothing will happen to the Scion under the gaze of the Watchers. Farewell.
Way. Okay. Okay. I'm out. Like weird. I just came here to get this amulet and then completely other place. I thought I have to like fight Akara or something. I'm still not sure what Akara is like. If it's like let's say a person, if it's a god or whatever. Talk to Dylan Gavin.
That
crazy maiden nearly tore my hair out. Do you have any idea what it costs to have yourself coiffed in such a manner? No, you probably don't. I suppose I'm your prisoner then. Excellent. And I thought my day couldn't get any better.
What? They...
Well, I've
Yellow
been
Sand.
to finer islands. This heap of wrecks and zealots has its charms. I'm having difficulty naming them, but I'm sure there are some. Calder and I were students
are you?
together. I took to spellbinding, while he took to going mad, it seems. I don't like to judge.
Whatever
You
is
should
called.
call him by his true title, Lord Von. His family holds great power in Rathir. Eccentric they are, interested in relics, research and rumors, all of which led them here. Once they knew about Gallows
Lord
End,
Von.
they had to find
I'm just remembering the name. Maybe maybe this
Goodbye.
will be another line in the story.